Hey everybody, so as you can tell from the title of this video, I have a story to tell. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be able to relate. So sit back and relax. Here we go. Okay, so a few years ago, my primary care physician decided that she was moving away and I needed to find a new one. So I looked online. I was just like, I want a black doctor. I don't have any black doctors. Like, I want a black one. Searched, came across this woman who shall remain nameless, but I did write her a review. She had some mixed reviews, but I decided to give her a try anyway. So, made the appointment, went. I was a little bit early. And no problem. I don't mind waiting because I was early. Whatever. Long story short, I ended up waiting about 35 minutes to see the doctor. Nobody apologized for the wait. Nobody explained the wait. To them, this was just like normal. Fine, cool, whatever. So finally, when a nursing assistant brought me back into a private room, she took my blood pressure and she took my height and my weight. She told me that the doctor would be in shortly. Okay. Now let me tell you guys what I was wearing because this is going to matter in the story. So it was the fall and I was wearing some knee boots, some tight jeans, and a fitted turtleneck. Okay. So I'm waiting an additional 10 minutes in the private room waiting for the doctor to come in. And I'm sitting, they do everything on a computer now. So they take your numbers, put it in a computer, and then they set the computer on the counter if it's not already there. So I'm sitting on a chair next to the counter, facing the door, waiting for her to come in. So she comes in, doesn't say hello, doesn't say hi, I'm Dr. Such and Dutch. So I'm already like turned off. I'm turned off because I was waiting so long. And then I'm also turned off because like there's no introduction. Hi, hello, this is who I am. I see that this is your first visit. Nothing. She sits down on a stool and comes over to the computer that's on the counter that's right next to me. So I'm sitting there like this, right? So she's like talking to the computer, Nicole, okay, clickety clack. Okay, so this is this, that, and that. And the first thing that she says to me is, oh, I see that you're overweight. And I was like, huh? First of all, that's the first thing you say to me. Second of all, huh? Now, mind you, that's why I wanted to tell you guys what I was wearing. And I've maintained the same, same weight. So I don't mind telling you guys, I've been like 150 for like years now. I'm 150, I'm 5'3". And the first thing she says to me is that I'm overweight. And she was basing that on the body mass index, which I am not a fan of. And that could be a whole other video. But she didn't ask me about my lifestyle, because if she did, she would know that I worked out 4 to 5 days a week and still do. And a lot of that weight could have been muscle. But even if it wasn't, ma'am, how rude. And I can imagine, I have clients who are like averse to going to the doctor because of things like this, because of poor bedside manner. And if I experience that and being comfortable enough in my body to know like, girl, you are not overweight, but having this medical professional who went to school for years and studied the body and medicine and all this stuff come in, and that's the first thing that she said to me. How freaking rude. And if she said that to me, I can imagine what she said to other people. She let me know that I was overweight. And then she let me know that she was going to have some blood work done, or she was going to have blood drawn, have some tests run, let me know if I'm anemic, all this stuff they check your blood for. and that the results would be in, and I could go into the portal and check the results once they were available. I would get like an email alert. And she asked me if I had any questions. And I was like, no. What? No. She's like, okay, I'm going to send a nurse in to draw your blood and then you'll be good to go. Okay. So the nurse came in, drew my blood. The nurse was perfectly fine. Nursing assistant was perfectly fine. And then I had already made it in my mind, like, I'm not coming back to this lady and I'm going to write her a review, and not a nice one. Because poor bedside manner, and just being like ridiculously late like that, like, you at least apologize to someone, especially like a first time patient. So now I know that that's how you run your office. So I say all of that to say, it is the end of the year. A lot of us wait until the end of the year to get our annual physicals, to go to the OBGYN, get our PAP done. And we need to get that stuff done. We need blood work to make sure that there aren't things going on in our body that we're not feeling yet or seeing yet that they can see in our blood and other tests. And while I tell you to go to the doctor and subject yourself to this kind of treatment, potentially, I also want to stress the importance of cultivating a really good healthcare team. And that will take trial and error sometimes. My experience, that was a trial and error. I was like, oh, I need me a black doctor. Let me try this lady. And that's not to say all black doctors are like that. But I was like, let me try this lady. And it didn't work out. And I never went back. And that was my trial and error. I tried someone else the next time. I did more research into the next person that I was going to enlist to be my PCP. And it worked out. I found someone who was amazing. But it takes some trial and error, so do not get discouraged. Be honest with yourself, be honest with the doctor, be honest with the staff. And, you know, if you're comfortable enough after an appointment to say, you know what, I won't be back, that doctor had really poor bedside manner, say that. Or just don't go back. Know that you owe them nothing. These people are here to help you with your health and all of that stuff, but you owe them nothing. If you have insurance, guess what? Your insurance company is paying them. So if they're not providing quality service, find someone who will provide quality service. Do not subject yourself to horrible medical treatment, attention, whatever you want to call it. So take the time, cultivate a good healthcare team, go on to healthgrades.com and ZocDoc and even Yelp, because people are brutally honest on Yelp. They are. And one great thing about Yelp and also about Google reviews is that you can see, if people put pictures up, you can see who's leaving the review. So I'm very mindful about when I'm looking for reviews for doctors and dentists and stuff like that, I will purposefully look for reviews from Black women, because I want to know, how were those women treated? What were their experiences like with this particular doctor? And it doesn't matter if the doctor is Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter, because we know that, you know, your skin folk ain't always your kinfolk. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So take the time, do the work, and make sure you get to the doctor to get your annual physicals. I pray that none of you have to experience what I've experienced, or even worse than that. Just take the time to take care of your body, invest in yourself, go into the doctor, and get your body checked. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.